Good evening, my name is Ricky Espinoza and we're here at QBE Stadium, Albany, the home of Greenhite Catimba Football Club. Tonight we are going to get to know a little bit about our team behind us and I invite you to join us with the story. With me tonight is head coach Sergio Alva and behind him is his team Greenhite Catimba. We just want to know a little bit about your team and traditions and how you guys got to this stage in the Northern League.
Thanks Ricky, thanks for the interview. Greenhite Catimba started as just Catimba, as just a social team. There was just a couple guys that just met in the park, tried to play football. Latinos, South Americans. Started with Goro, Fernando and Marcelo. They just have a cake, then more people start showing up, have a drink, have a beer, and have the most important for us, the asado, the barbecue. So more people start coming up and then they start playing football fixed tournaments, 7-a-side, 5-a-side, start winning a couple cups, really social. Then they decide to go big and they sign up with Greenhite and they created Greenhite Catimba and start playing like NFF football. Marcelo did a really good job as a former manager and he find Greenhite as a junior club. There was not a career path for juniors to go into a senior club. Catimba came to Greenhite saying, we can be your senior path, just host us as a senior team. The first year that we played conference, we were the champions. I was the assistant coach of Fernando. Fernando was the head coach. Marcelo was the team manager. And we got promoted, we were champions. We only lost 3 games. And this year, we sit down with Greenhite and Karen Thompson, the president from Greenhite, and we decide to go step forward. And
hi, I'm Karen Thompson, chairman of Greenhite Football Club. A couple of years ago, Greenhite, when I started with the club 12 years ago, we had about 300 players. We've now got about 600. We used to be a junior club only, and a couple of years ago, Catimba approached us about becoming our senior team. And so when they moved over, there was 2 teams. Now we have 5, including a women's team, the NRFL 2 team that's playing behind me, men's 2, men's 4. So it's been quite an exciting partnership.
How do you see the future? Like, what are your expectations for the future?
Well, as we move forward, Upper Harbour, this area of Auckland, is one of the fastest growing parts of Auckland. So there's a lot of people that are going to move into the area over the next 10 years. And also, of course, we have a growing Latino South American community as well. So I think there's a real exciting opportunity to merge the flair of the football with the growing numbers of youth and young players in this area. And I think I see the 2 clubs working closer and closer together over time and just football in the area becoming more exciting over time as well.
Hi, I'm Corin Hanari. I'm the club president of Albany United and we're really stoked to have Greenhite and Catimba here with us this year at Rosedale Park.
Can you tell us a little bit about the relationship between Albany United and Greenhite Catimba?
Yeah, for sure. It goes back a few years now. They originally all came over and were playing underneath the Albany banner but wanted to go a little bit further and push in to become a first team, which we sort of fully supported, and it was great to see Greenhite pick up the whole group collectively so that they could achieve their dreams of playing in the Chatham Cup and playing in NRFL. And when we got the phone call earlier this year to say, hey, could we maybe work together, Rosedale as a home base, we were absolutely delighted to know that we were going to be working with Catimba again.
How important the connection is with the Latin American community?
Yeah, for sure. We work really hard to engage with the ethnic communities throughout the city. Like, we really like to include everyone in the community, and we want to encompass the whole group and make sure that we can look after the entire community.
How would you see the relationship between the players from both different clubs?
I think it could work really well. I know there's quite a few boys that have moved between teams this year, and there's quite a sort of family feel starting to come between the 2 squads, and I can really see the clubs working closely together.
yeah, we have 2 social teams. One play NFF Div 2, is Greenhite Catimba Somisa, and then we have two women's team, Catimba Mosamba. The administrator is Vedra Campos. She's in charge of that. And they have 2 teams. We have an NFF Div 4 that is very social. It's maybe once a week training, and then let's go. They just have a drink and play. They are Greenhite Catimba Machete. Plus all the Latin American community that come to New Zealand. We try to give them a home of like, you know, let's come, you can do networking, we can hook you up with a job, we can do a barbecue, we can have some beers, we can just go out and have that identity of South Americans, and that's what we try to do, and that's where also these Kiwis or these people that are not Latinos that come to the club are looking for, because they like our passion, they like, you know, like we have flags, we have the barbecue on the pitch, under 20, under 23s coming into the reserve. We're expecting the community from Greenhite come to support, because the parents will come, the brothers, the moms. So and we're getting closer to Greenhite now. Yeah, so it's amazing. It's just a mix of everything.
Thank you very much for being with us. This is a beautiful day today down here at Rosedale Park. So we interviewed both the president, Kai Henare, and the chairman, Kieran Thompson, coach Sergio Alva, and the beautiful crowd that came to support the boys. Get behind them and get behind us, and stay tuned for the next story.